Hey, everybody, welcome to Pharrell and the Prophet. This is part two of our weekend extravaganza. We are going to be talking
I'm
action
still
for
wearing the same
Sunday. We're
clothes.
going to be talking from Monday. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Just smelling myself because we're doing
Why?
all these shows in the same clothes.
What the fuck are you doing? God, this is not the same. I just turned it inside out. I think I'm swallowing my own jizz.
Did
I,
you have
I
one of
just
your
turned it.
salty lozenges?
I,
Cum salt lozenges?
Yeah, I should actually. You know what? It's weird. I don't think I would enjoy my own cum. I'm just being honest about
You've
that.
tasted it before.
Everyone's curious, Scott. All right, hey,
What a grim reaper thought and way
oh,
to start this
Jesus
show.
Christ.
On a Sunday
Hey,
morning,
Scotty,
in
wanted
the
to.
name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, and for the 8 nights of Hanukkah, my true love, whatever the
Did
fuck,
you see they
Scott, you
named the
love
new
a.
bishop, the Archbishop of New York? Did you see that?
I'm good. I know you're going to be shocked, but I didn't care.
Okay, well, I know that you during Hanukkah have no time for the Catholics, but I will
No,
say that. So I knew Dolan, the Archbishop of
James
New
Dolan.
York. So
Yeah,
so here's how I knew him. He used to
you
do
were
a radio show
you
at
were a
Sirius
choir boy
XM.
for him. I remember.
No, he never touched my ass, but
Bullshit.
he did a show at Sirius. So I was at Howard Stern for 10 years at Howard 101, and he used to come in and do his radio show, and it was like in the studio next to mine when I did Howard 101. So I used to see him every week, and he was like really nice to me and really cool to me,
Yeah.
and he heard like the most heinous things coming from my studio and language and behavior and
Yeah.
the smell of reefer and booze.
Yeah.
Like the door would open up to the studio and weed smoke would just pour out of the fucking studio into the hallway. We broke all the rules there and did bad things. And he never said a word to me. He was always so nice. He was the nicest priest. But as you know, I lived next door to my priest for like 20 years. He was from Wales, and he smoked weed,
That go.
drank, and smoked cigarettes. And he used to get drunk and high with me. Guy was
Yeah.
great. And then they moved him to like El Salvador, and he's never been the same
Shocking.
since. And neither have I. I stopped going to the fucking church when they got rid of him. They move around priests more than they grab asses.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, I know you love a good killing, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about our FBI director. Jesus Christ.
What a
You've had that
penis.
shirt on for 3 days now, and now you spill on it. All right, look, Scott, Cash Patel scares me. Is there something wrong with his eye? He's like a killer, right? That motherfucker from the FBI. You know what I'm talking
I know who
about?
he is.
He's a scary fucker. And by the way, the FBI, God bless them, they found the guy. They didn't catch him. They found the guy that not
They
only
found him
did
dead.
they he died in a storage unit. Who rents a storage unit to kill themselves? What the fuck?
Well, listen, and now aren't they saying he killed the MIT guy too?
MIT. Yeah, he had a twofer. So he dropped three professors, or three at university killings,
I got to
and
give
then
him
I guess
credit though. The guy got, he had a nice 5-day run. They couldn't find him.
he did. You're right. It's like Mangione. I mean, how long was Mangione free? That was a nice run. That was good, Scott.
Gianni had a nice run. I think the guy with the
Beauty.
best run was the guy that was in Pennsylvania, and he went into the woods, and they couldn't find him for 3.5 weeks, and then they finally found him dead.
Yeah,
Remember, he killed
that's a good
all
one,
his
I think.
children and his wife.
Yeah, yeah.
How about the
I know there's
guy in
one.
Boston that killed his wife and dismembered her? He got life, no parole.
He got life.
Life.
Wow.
No
So
parole.
I was wrong, and you were right, Scott. You said they're going
What?
to probably fry the Rob Reiner's son,
Right.
Nicky Boy.
They do have
and
the
they are
death
talking.
penalty.
Yeah, you were right, partner. I was wrong. They are talking about frying him. Now, how do you best kill a celebrity like that? What do you think?
I just, the problem with the death penalty, if you ask me, is it takes too long to actually kill him. And,
Yeah,
by the
10
time they
years.
kill him, no one gives a fuck anymore. Like, it should
I
be,
noticed.
it should be fresh. Like, the guy
Yeah,
just did it. So
and kill him.
they should wait maybe, I would say, a maximum of 24 months. And then people will go, oh, yeah, I remember when he cut his parents' throats. Let's watch him die. But when they wait fucking 20 years before they, all these appeals are exhausted, no one
No.
gives a fuck anymore. When they always kill these people. It takes years and years and years and years in litigation and lawyers and appeals, and it never ends. And then how about they go to the prisons right to the last hour, and the guy's like eating a steak, and then they stay the execution. I think it's bullshit. I think there should be a statute of limitations of 2 years and then kill him. And I think that they should do it on national television. We watch everything else on TV. I'll never forget watching the Human Centipede when everyone stuck their fucking face and tongue and nose in the other guy's asshole and they made a human centipede. If I can watch that, I should be able to watch Mickey eat salty cum lozenges and watch people get put to death.
Yeah, no, I could.
No wonder I'm not on radio anymore. I'm on a podcast with you, and it's fantastic.
So I got two quick points for you here.
This is what I was like on Howard 101, uncensored.
Yeah, I noticed when I brought up celebrity killings, your asshole puckered. You got like all uncomfortable.
I love it.
Celebrity killing? Because I got to tell you something. Where you live, bro, I am shocked no one has whacked you on 43rd Street.
I know. I've been attacked, as you know, multiple times. I have been attacked and assaulted and sucker punched and threatened and death threats and everything. But, I'm still here. I played, so I told you, I didn't tell you this. I played the other day and a guy imploded my chest and with a charge and went through, and he weighed 260 pounds and he was enormous. And he went through my chest like a ghost, like a fucking, literally like a ghost. I mean, the guy, it was like a spirit. He went so hard through my chest that he actually went through my body and kept going down the court and scoring. I tried to take a charge from this guy, and he impaled my chest, and I felt every organ in my body move, and shift, like everything. And where he did it was where they cut through my chest plate to do my open heart surgery. So I thought, as you know, I have a clamp that runs my heart valves. My 2 Cal valves are run by a clamp machine, and I actually thought that he dislodged it. Like, he hit me so fucking hard. So I went to the hospital.
Oh, that would have been hysterical.
I went to the hospital. I had to go because literally I was like, I think my clamp is broke. And I went to the cardiologist, and it's not broken, but I bruised all of my organs. So I have
your sternum.
I have a full body, like right side and down the middle to the right on my breastplate and everything, and on my pec of bruising. And then today I played again, and this 6'8", 260-pound guy swung to get me off of him. I was like taking him in the lane, and he swung and got me out of the way because he's a monster motherfucker, and he smashed me right in the same place in the chest where I have a full organ bruise. And so now my entire body feels like I had 5 children stomping on me in the street when I tried to buy crack off of them, and they tackled me and stomped me to death.
I understand, but can I tell you, rather than running and spending $500 every time at the cardiologist, just pop one of the Faust cum lozenges that I sent you, and you will instantly go, oh.
Hey, by the way,
like a pretzel.
He told me my heart sounds terrific, my health is terrific, my blood pressure is terrific, all of my medications are working, and that I'm in fantastic shape, even through all of the benders I've been on, 3 and 4 day benders.
You're a miracle.
Felonious behavior, drugs, sex, women, wine, booze, no sleep till Brooklyn, snotsicles, bloody, broken nose, basketball, snotsicles, and what else do we do? Heroin, cocaine, meth. I mean, and he said, you're fantastic. He goes, it must be all that basketball you play and sex you have. And I'm like, you know that, Doc? You know that, Doc? Slap that ass.
WFAN, he's on his way to your studio. Yeah. This is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna
WFAN
get.
on the 26th and 30th,
Yep.
7 to midnight in New
This is
York.
what you're gonna
Strap
get.
in.
And on the
bitches.
farewell show on what, the 30th? This is what you're gonna
So
get.
the other day I was on the network announcing that I was doing the last show on Infinity Sports Network on the 28th from 10 to midnight.
Yep.
And the guy asked me something and I said, I think that's a load of bullshit. And the producer pooped his pants and dumped when I said bullshit. And the host started laughing because he thought I was going to say bullshit. And I said bullshit like I used to on the Pancake Griddle Network. And, I have names for all those, swear words. I have, ass hat and all these other names.
Yeah.
And he got nervous when I said bullshit. He thought I said bullshit and he dumped the whole fucking segment. So no one got to hear me say bullshit. And the host started laughing and made fun of him. And then when he made fun of him, then I called him a male organ.
I
can't say penis on the Infinity Sports Network. I'll be fired. Even though I have no job and never will again. As you know, after they saw this podcast with you, no one wants me at all. And not
You're
only
untouchable.
that, I don't fucking want them. How's that sound? People are like, hey, Pharrell, why aren't you coming back to radio? Because I'd rather fucking sell Coke.
The soda. Yeah. Then, because we would never do drugs here. We don't promote that.
Hard drugs, street drugs. I'd rather sling crack than fucking be in radio.
Well, I don't blame you because, after Howard Stern, the entire rest of the radio community makes $17. So, and that's not an hour.
They signed Howard again. He signed a new deal.
3 years.
He's 71, and he told me he was going to retire 15 times, and he's still doing the show. God bless him.
Hey, you know what?
And he keeps all of his people employed for another 3 years. What a job.
Absolutely amazing. Scotty, I'm going to take you over to the NFL. We've got Buffalo and Cleveland. I want to set one thing up for you here real quick, partner. I talked to you on the part one of our weekend extravaganza, and I broke bread that Buffalo is becoming my choice for Super Bowl champion. They are playing, obviously, a shitty Cleveland team. What do you make of it?
Well, I got to be honest. It's going to be snowing there in that game. I know they're not afraid of snow. I know they're not afraid of the Browns. But, the number scares me at 10.5, to be honest with you. For some strange reason now, the next two games they have are Buffalo Sunday and the Steelers. And remember this, the Steelers game next week with Cleveland is really for the world, because if the Steelers win that game, which they always fuck up and lose in Cleveland, but if they win that game in Cleveland, then it won't matter the following week against the Ravens, because the Ravens play the Pats, the Packers, and the Steelers. They only have one division game left. The Steelers have two. They have a 1-game lead. If they beat Cleveland, they have a 2-game lead. And I'm talking division games. It doesn't matter. They're playing the Lions this week. It doesn't matter if they lose. The things that matter are the divisional record. So if they beat Cleveland in the snow, which they'll probably fuck up, I think that then the Ravens game won't matter. The Steelers will win the division and have, listen to this, a home fucking playoff game. And meanwhile, they suck dick. So 2 weeks in a row, they got the Bills and the Steelers. They will not beat the Bills. The question is, can Shedeur Sanders cover 10.5?
Yeah. So for all you Gentiles out there, I owe you all your Hanukkah gift. On the 7th night of, I'm not going to sing the whole thing. I know you love the tune. I know you all know it. AI has Buffalo winning right now by 16.5.
Then go with Buffalo.
So that's what we got, gang. That's my gift to you. And who knows? LA Chargers against Dallas. Scotty, in the last episode, you were talking a little bit about the Chargers and how fucking good they actually are. But this could be a trap game right here. They need to win this game. Dallas is 6-7-1. What do you think?
There is no way a team that's been eliminated, that has been wiped out, and this is 30 plus years of failure. They're done. They have nothing to play for. They're cooked. It's over. Their season's over. They're not beating the Chargers. I don't give a fuck where the game is. I like the Chargers. They're getting 2.5, licking my fucking chops.
Yeah, I get it. If anybody's interested, I do think there's a chance that game could go under. It's tight. New York Jets at New Orleans. I mean, you're talking about the futile bowl.
Look, the the number 6, and it's brutal, but I think the Saints beat the Jets' ass. I think the Saints have been playing great football, and they're playing in the Superdome, and it's been rocking. I think the fans like Shook, and I think they like their coach, Kellen Moore, and I think that they see a light at the end of the tunnel moving down the road next year, the year after, that they could be legit again. They have been in every single game they've played literally for about 8 weeks.
Right. And Scott, if you think about it, they have an unbelievable win over the Giants this year that nobody saw coming.
Can I just mention this real quick?
You can mention anything you want, dude.
Look,
it says Pharrell and the Prophet. It starts with Pharrell.
Look, they've won their last 2 games. They beat Tampa in Tampa, and then they beat the Panthers at the Superdome. They lost in Miami by 4.
Yeah.
They lost to the Falcons. That's the last bad game they had. They beat the Panthers in Charlotte. They beat them twice. They beat them in New Orleans and they beat them in Charlotte. So if you look back at like the last 5 or 6 weeks, I mean, they played really good football overall, all things being equal. And I think the Jets blow cock. So I'm on the Saints.
I'm with you. I think they're actually going to get this, the Jets. Scotty, we've got 2 7-7 teams, but there's a lot at stake. Tampa Bay and Carolina.
Tampa Bay's played so poorly for so many weeks that I think they
4 weeks.
I think they show up on Sunday and beat Carolina in Charlotte.
Fair enough. Man, right now Tampa Bay is scaring me. That game scares me.
The Buccaneers are so due, and Evans is back. They are so due for a win. Yeah. And listen, you're giving they're laying 3, though. That's a little bit of a concern for me. Carolina's good. I think it's going to be a great game, and it's going to be almost 60 degrees and sunny. So that sounds like a fast game and over 45.5 to me.
So my grandson, who is a Minnesota Vikings fan like his father, sent me a video making fun of me for being a loser fucking Giants fan. And just so you know, I try and encourage all my children, grandchildren, everybody to be fucking wise asses. Well, it's all coming back into my face because this video, he was literally giving me the horns going, Pop, they're going down. All right, he's right. What do you think?
Well, I mean, let's just face facts. They suck. They're awful.
They need the first
lost
pick.
Whatever, 8 in a row. They're toast. I'm sick of hearing about Jackson Dart and his concussions, and he gets yanked out of every game. They're losing this game, too. The Vikings are going to beat them. They're going to lose. They're going to, in my opinion, they're losing out.
I have a question, and I agree with you. If you have the first pick in this draft, and I'm not sure what the, we have to talk about the landscape of quarterbacks, but do you think you could get, for instance, like call it a 7 and a 10 in the first round for a 1?
I think possible? That they're too stupid, Joe Shane, to go and get another quarterback when they believe Jackson Dart is their future. The one thing I can tell you that's going to happen is Mike Kafka will not be the head coach.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. I think the Giants trade down and try and get 2 in the first and an extra maybe 3rd or 4th rounder. Kansas City, Tennessee.
I mean, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but I know Gardner Minshew's playing in that game, and Kansas City should win and cover 3. But I wouldn't touch it because the Chiefs are finished. Their season's over, no playoffs, doesn't matter to them. And I think, frankly, I believe their star players aren't going to play in the game. There's no reason for them to play anymore for anything, stats or otherwise. Their season's over. They've already had Worthy get his fucking bell rung a bunch of times and get injured. They've had Rice injured left and right. They've had Pacheco injured left and right. Mahomes tore his ACL. There's no reason to play Travis Kelce at all. So, honest to God, Tennessee might beat them because they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I wonder if Travis Kelce, it's time for him just to move on to Hollywood.
I think he's going to retire.
I do too, Scotty.
And I don't care about his fucking wedding.
I know it. Dude, that is actually going to be a freak show.
I don't
That's going
care
to be
about his family,
helicopters.
wedding, his mother, his brother. I don't care about fucking any of them. Because I'm a dick.
Yeah. Well, listen, the only thing in that sentence I can confirm is the dick part.
Listen, I
All
am a
right.
dick, and I don't give a fuck about him or his family. Like I have never been. They have crammed that fucking shit down my throat for 2 years now, and you can eat a dick.
Yeah, I'm with you. Here's my problem. Taylor Swift, if she had that chick Sydney Sweeney's,
Titties.
you know what? Yeah, I would love her music, but she doesn't, and I don't. All right, so
That chick has the greatest cans ever.
did you see the invisible shirt at the award show?
Yeah,
Did you
I
see
just.
it,
God bless
Scott?
her during this holiday season.
Oh my God, I would take
I
one of
think
my
that's the
salt
only
pills.
reason she's an actress at all is her cans.
And a story just came out, Scotty. They were going, a lot of her friends in Hollywood are going, hey, you know what? You're an amazing actress, but they're not taking you seriously right now because your cans are everywhere. And I'm thinking, you're not really an amazing actress, but you have amazing
Yeah,
cans.
like no one cares at all about her acting chops. They
No.
just everyone wants to fucking play with her titties.
That- Literally, it's pin the tail on
Like
swinging.
you,
I'm
like
just,
you play with your nuts.
I got to be careful. Got to be careful. Yeah. My God. All right. Okay. My sack hurts just thinking about that. Those were the good old days.
I
Oh my
need some
God.
rum. So I was sleeping the other day
Right.
and I was like dozing off on my
Right.
lorazepam, and I heard my wife. Like I woke up to piss at like midnight, and she was still up with my son, and I heard her say, "I gotta pick up his." She goes, "I gotta pick up his Coke Zero for his rum and cokes." I heard her say it. She goes, "I gotta go to the goddamn store to get his fucking Coke Zero for his fucking rum and cokes." And I was like, "Nah, I was not sleeping." I heard her talking shit about me. I'm like, "That's right, bitch. Go pick up my shit."
Hey Scott, do you eggnog? Does that get rum in it? Do you do that?
Yeah, they do it that way. I'm not a fan, as you know, of thick, uh, like, commie type beverages. Or I don't eat yogurt. I don't do fucking pudding. I don't do fucking eggnog. Okay, like that's like,
Yeah.
like fucking
Yeah.
shit. I just don't.
Yeah.
Listen, I drink booze
Yeah.
and fucking beer and really I think beer's for college kids, but I don't mind
Yeah.
one beer, a cold beer, a really
Sure.
good cold beer or a Guinness, I can appreciate. But I
A
like,
Guinness is
as you
good.
know, I like
Yeah.
liquor. I don't
Yeah.
fucking.
Right.
So we go whenever I go to Pittsburgh to the Steeler games. The first thing I do, I tell the driver, I go, "Listen, bro, we got to go to Ohio Street and hit that liquor store before I go
Yeah.
to that hotel. I need a bottle." I throw $40 at the guy, and I'm like, "I need my liquor." And the guy's like, the dude I'm with, he's always like, "God damn, you always have to get your advice." He says, "Shut the fuck up."
Okay. Stop for the fucking liquor. By the way, that eggnog, the creamy part, they make in the Vatican. Scotty, we've got Jacksonville versus Denver.
The new
I don't think
bishop in New York. Would you like a glass?
we call it potpourri. What's happened? What's happened? What's happened?
What's the fucking other games? I'm gonna shit my pants.
What we got? Come on, get through this. Get through this. Fucking Jacksonville, Denver.
You're gonna have to tell fucking Julio.
Potpourri.
Timestamp the show again. Sunday morning. Fucking church service with fucking F&P. All right. What's the next game? Goddamn.
I don't care.
I do. It's Cincinnati. I
Jacksonville,
think
Denver.
Cincinnati wins in Miami. Uh, you know what?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that at all. They couldn't even fucking score against Baltimore. But
That
I'm
was a
hearing
shutout, bro.
Miami's not starting Tua anymore.
Well, you know what, Scott, real quick, that's an incredible amount of dead money. Right now, we are looking at $99 million, which, if you know anything about the salary cap in the NFL team, $99 million over 2 years straps your team with the inability, honestly, to get like linemen, to get inside
Quinn
linebackers.
Ewers is starting. The Bengals will win that game. They're
Yeah,
going to kill him.
yeah, probably will. Probably will. All right. Atlanta against Arizona.
Atlanta, Arizona, and listen, all the people that have been suckered by Jacoby Brissett being a starting quarterback are high as fuck. He sucks cock, and I like Atlanta to win that game in Arizona. Fuck Arizona.
Yeah, I'm with you. Las Vegas, Houston, no one cares.
I think
But
Houston's going to beat them by 25, 30 points.
it could happen. Pittsburgh and Detroit, Scott. We talked about this one, bro.
I don't think the Steelers have a chance in fucking hell at Ford Field. They're going to get fucking rubbed out like a nut. I mean, they're going to get speedboated, waterboarded. They're going to get tortured, torture chamber. Like, I think they're going to run the ball. Remember what the Bills, they ran down the Steelers' throat? I was at the game.
Sure.
They ran for almost 300 yards. That's what Detroit's going to do. Gibbs is going to run for 200 plus yards. Williams and Ross St. Brown are both going to have fucking 100 plus, 150 yard games, and both of them are going to have at least 2 touchdowns. I think the Lions are going to ass paste, like butt paste. They're going to butt paste the Steelers.
All right, we've got New England. Can they do your Steelers a favor?
Yes. Outright.
Interesting.
In the Charm City. I like May and the Pats to bounce back from that fucking abortion against the Bills. Remember, don't blame me that I'm up 21-0 on the fucking Bills and they lose the goddamn game. Not only that, they were up 31-28 as well, and they lost 35-31. Twice, you're blowing them out, and then you have the lead twice, at the beginning and at the end. At the end, you get the lead, and they march right down the field and score on you. 5 straight scoring drives by the Bills was bullshit. Don't blame me. That was a good bet.
Yeah, I'm with you. San Francisco against this Monday Night Football. This is our wrap-up time because you and I are about to be arrested. San Francisco and Indianapolis.
I'll tell you what. I kind of like Rivers and the Colts with the 5.5 at Lucas Oil. And remember, there's a bowl game, the Idaho Potato Bowl Monday night. It's Monday afternoon at 2:00. And I like the Aggies of Utah State -1.5 to beat Washington State, who doesn't have a home anymore.
Scotty, I tell you, this has been an absolute joy. This was part 2 of our weekend extravaganza, and we apologize.